Where's your shoes, honey?
Welcome back to the lab. This week's topic is, of course,
Honey,
shoes.
where are your shoes?
I have to apologize for Daddy Brad. He spent so many hours searching for that elusive second croc in a vain attempt to get out of the house in the morning that he's given himself an acute case of PTSD.
Where'd you take them off? Maybe in your closet?
Also known as parent-toddler shoe disorder. Now, I know a lot of you dads out there would love it if the kids could just go all Barney Rubble, run around barefoot all day, but that's too bad because shoes are here to stay. Don't worry though, we'll get you through it. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy this little piece of expertainment that we've nicknamed Crocs of
Dude, give me that freaking shoe. I've been looking 10 minutes for this thing. Trying to get out of the door. Run around. Got it, honey.
Nice
Go.
acting. Just like such a good actor. Who knew? So you okay?
Yeah, all better. Okay, baby booties or shoes.
Yeah, basically, whole thing, total scam. Because I don't know if anybody's filled you in on this or not, but babies can't walk.
So baby shoes are essentially just really expensive decorations to put on your kids' feet. Socks, well, they need socks, keep their feet warm in the wintertime. But everything else is just a sucker move.
Even when the kids are learning to walk, bare feet, probably the best thing. You might want to look at some of these little Robies, these little thin mocks. These are good too, but when the kid's learning to walk, barefoot's probably best.
But once that baby learns to walk, it's time to buy a new pair of shoes.
For your kid's first pair of shoes, you probably want to come to a cool little boutique shop like 1379 here in Austin. That way you're going to get plenty of personal attention and your child's going to get a good fit. We love it here. Don't we, Coop? Come on, buddy, let's go get some shoes.
Hi, how are you doing today?
My big guy here needs a new pair of shoes, don't you, Coop?
In a younger kid, you really just need a good, stable heel. This is a great shoe. Looking for the shoe to kind of mimic the kid's foot a little bit, how the kid's foot looks. The kid has a real narrow foot, look for a shoe that has a narrow bottom. But really the most important thing is to have the heel be very stable and to keep their heel stable. When kids are wearing flip-flops every day, it's really not a good idea. They can wear them to the beach or to the park for the day, but having a good stable shoe as a daily shoe is really a good idea. And what kind of shoes are you looking for today? Are you looking for
Looking for the sneakers today.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
need some
for all activities?
Yep. He's playing a little, even this little like junior soccer at his daycare, so he needs to have some kind of sneakers or something he can even kick a ball with.
Okay.
Now from the first trip to the shoe store onward, you're opening yourself up to meltdowns of, I don't know, Chernobyl-like proportions. I mean, there's strange people in there, it's a strange place, there's lots of waiting around. It's really not that much fun.
It looks to me like we've graduated into big boy sizes where Velcro's not an option anymore, huh?
No, Velcro still is an option. Just depends on how his foot works with the shoe.
Okay.
But I can bring some out with Velcro.
Because at the daycare, he's off and on with his shoes 3 or 4 times a day.
Right.
And
Here's the deal, I know time is tight, but don't try to tack on a shoe buying experience. Oh, at the end of a long day of errands, you're just asking for it. Make sure your kids are well rested and also well fed. It'll go a lot better. Oh, here we go. Oh, dude, that was my spot! Oh!
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, Coop, can I have you come sit over here? We're just gonna try on a few shoes.
Excellent. You got some chubby feet, kid.
Okay, let's have you run all the way to the door and back. And we're gonna...
Specialty stores with their experienced staffs are going to be your best bet for a quality shoe and a good fit. The downside here, usually expensive as crap.
So what do you do when you're in Costco and you run across a great $2 pair of sneakers?
There are a couple of keys for getting a good fit with your kids' shoes. Do like the pros do. Make sure you measure the foot very carefully or watch a pro measure the foot and make note of your child's shoe size. Start with a shoe that's maybe a full size too large. Then go for the classic toe mash move. Make sure that there's at least a ½ inch between the end of the toe and the end of the shoe. Finally, have the kid walk around a little bit and make sure that the heel doesn't slip at all.
Now, of course, you're gonna ask your kid, how do they feel? Don't listen to them. Kids are terrible at this. They just wanna get the hell out of the store. They're gonna tell you, oh, they feel great, I love them.
Yeah, I'm the worst about this. My son, he tells me, oh, these feel great, they're perfect, I love them, great. We leave, 4 hours later, shoes covered in mud, feet covered in blisters. Total loss, total write-off. Do as I say, not as I do.
So the other thing is I brought out these. Do you like these at all, kiddo? You can say no. You can say no. You like those better? Yeah, okay.
Thank goodness for Velcro, snaps, and slip-ons. You know, it's amazing what they do to attach shoes to your kid's feet with absolutely no hassle.
Yeah, but sooner or later, you are gonna have to teach your kid how to tie their shoes. This usually happens right around the kindergarten years. Now, we suggest taking a piece of rope like this and starting by teaching them on the leg, because, you know, kids, sometimes they don't have that good manual dexterity to do the...
You're such a
I got
dork.
it. I got it. I got it.
That's great. Look at you wearing freaking flip-flops.
I don't have much practice at this.
You don't need to wear some socks, man. This thing stink.
You guys do financing? If I could get, like, you know, 12 months, no interest, and then like do it like a monthly thing.
That we can't help you with.
And then there are Crocs.
You know, parents kind of have a love-hate relationship with these little guys, but after all, they're non-slip, they're waterproof, they're well ventilated. They're kind of the perfect summer shoe.
If they weren't as ugly as a canker on a hog's ass. And oh, be careful on escalators, because those things can get sucked down. They're dangerous. Kid too.
That's all for us here at the Dad Lab. You spend a lot of time looking at hogs' asses?
Well, I mean, yeah, kinda actually.
Where to get
You've never seen one?
Where to get the canker?
Well, they don't have oil of Olay for hogs, Clay. You know.
Oil of Olay?
They put that on the frying pan. Dice it up.
You and hogs' asses.